Hey, Mary. I had to come outside and give me something to knock the edge off. I had to come give me something to knock the edge off. I've been working all day. I needed me something to knock the edge off. I said, let me come outside. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So I said, well, let me come outside and get my life together. Because I was starting to feel like, I had been in the house too long. Because I didn't go out. Well, I just walked yesterday. But I didn't go out yesterday. That's the thing with working from home. Some days you don't go out. Let me make sure it ain't over there. And then some days you do. So, the days you don't actually go out, you feel like you've been in the house forever. So, I had to come outside. I said, well, let me come outside and sit at Panera's and see what Panera's giving today. Then I said, well, let me go live with my people and see what y'all doing. What y'all doing? What y'all got going on? Mary, what you got going on? It's still hot in Atlanta, y'all. Why is it 90 degrees here? Today is what? September 24th? Why is it 90 degrees in Atlanta? Whew, yeah. So I said, well, let me come outside and get some vitamin D. Maybe I'll feel better. I was feeling a little drained. I don't know what that was about. And I said I might as well get me something to knock the edge off. Hey, call me, darling. So I've been in, this would have been my second day in the house. And I was like, I need to get outside. I walked yesterday. I haven't walked yet today. It's still early. So I may go home and put my vest on and go walk. But I said, let me go down the street and sit at Panera's. I had, I fixed me a crab cake, some roasted sweet potatoes, and some spinach. That's what I had for lunch. So I'm not hungry. So I just said I'll come down here and get me a drink. A Diet Dr. Pepper. And sit outside. It was 83 here in New York. It's starting to be dubbed like fall, but yeah. Okay, it's gonna be dark in another hour. Yeah, it'll probably be dark around here about 7:38. Yeah, I had a crab cake, honey, and I had roasted sweet potatoes, and I had me some tartar sauce on top of my crab cake. That's how they do it. It was so good, y'all. It was so good. So I'm not hungry. So I said, well, I'm just going to come down and sit outside. Sit outside and talk to my people. Yep. Let me see. I'm outside. That's right. I'm outside. So, Woman of Wealth, she had we had talked about, okay, so when you're dating or when you're in a relationship, should you keep your relationship private until you know that it's a God-sent relationship, because it could be just a relationship you need to learn a lesson from. Now, my experience from when I was married, and this is from when I was married, every time me and my ex-husband would go out, he would love to take pictures. He would love to take all the pictures, right? He would always throw the camera up in my face to my babe, come on, let's take a picture. So he would post all the time with us going out, right? And I remember some of his classmates or people who followed him on Facebook, they would say, damn, man, y'all go out every week. Damn, man, y'all always out. Damn, y'all always have date night. So that was people who was hating. Now, I do believe in evil eye. I do believe that there is a such thing as evil eye. But then again, I believe what's for you is for you. No matter if you show your relationship on social media, if you share it on social media, if the relationship is meant to be, it's going to be. Right? Is there such thing as evil eye? Yeah. Is there such thing as people not being happy for you? Yeah. Is there such thing as people talking negative about your relationship? Yeah. But, so we were talking, you know, at what point do you share your relationship? And here's another thing. Well, some people say, well, just wait until you know it's for sure. You know, just wait until you are dating for a while and you know it's for sure. Well, hey, I have known people who dated somebody for 2 or 3 years and it didn't work out, you know? And they shared, you know, or, you know, and they didn't share and they dated for 2 or 3 years and it didn't work out. So, and I truly believe that people are sent. And I'm, in my case, I truly believe that I am in a stage where I'm being tested. I am in a stage where God, the universe, whoever you believe in, wants to see if I have learned my lessons from previous relationships. I am in that season now. So all of the relationships that have come to me, like in the last 3 years, they have been lessons. They have been lessons. Not my blessings, but lessons. God, the universe, wants to see if I have learned my lesson. Right? Wants to see if I learned my lesson from my previous mistakes. Let me see. I'm more a private person. I'll wait until I know we are. Okay, before I post. I haven't been in a relationship in many years. And because I don't make... Okay, social media. Okay. Yeah. So I think that the reason why, you know, for whatever reason, the people who I was dating, it didn't work out because that just wasn't my person. That was just a lesson to see if I learned from my previous mistakes, right? Now, when I start to date again, will I share that person? I don't know. How long will it be before I share that person? I don't know. You know, I think if I think that it's something special and I really like that person, then I probably won't share that person. I definitely won't do a lot of sharing like my ex did with us. I mean, y'all, there were some, when I got ready to clean up my Facebook page, when we separated, when I got ready, I know I must have deleted over 50 to 60 pictures of us just going out on date nights or outings, maybe more than that over the years. He was always posting us, and people were thinking that our marriage and our relationship was secure, and it wasn't. So that's another thing, don't always believe what you see on social media. Just because somebody is posting their significant other, their partner, their husband, their wife, does not say that that relationship is soundproof and fireproof. Because mine definitely wasn't. Because I ain't even like his ass. So it just depends on, I think it just depends on the relationship, It depends on the relationship. I know people who are married and they never post on social media. I have heard people say that couples who post a lot on social media, they're trying to prove a point that their marriage or their relationship is good, and it's not. So I just think that you kind of just got to fill it out, what you think is best for your relationship. Like, call me darling, you said you are a private person. And that's how Samantha is. Samantha is very private. She is really private. And I know a lot of people who are private and really don't share a lot. And I think once that special person, or that special person comes into my life, I may be like that. I may not want to, share and be on social media, or just share with my close friends, like one of my Instagram pages is private, so that's just like for, I can let people in, and then I have another Instagram page that's not private. So, you can always share your social media with just your friends, right? Everybody don't have to see it. So, but just wondering, when we get in relationships, oh, they got a flat bed. He on the rim. So when we get in relationships, should we wait to see if that's our blessing or our lesson? And I love the way Woman of Wealth put that. Or she said it could be both. It could be both. It could be, somebody we can learn from and they can bless us and move on. I have been told that one person that I was dating, he was not my forever person. He just came to teach me lessons. And he did. I learned a lot from him. He did. And I knew he wasn't my person. So I think that we just have to make that decision. Do we want to share? How much do we want to share? And when do we want to share it? Hey. Hey, I see you, girl. Hey. Hey. Woman of Wealth. I was talking about what you sent me on Instagram about relationships. Are they your blessing or your lesson? And should you wait to share? And I was just saying that I don't know, I don't know, in the next relationship if I will share. And I was saying that when I was married, my husband loved, y'all, I would be eating, like we would be out eating. And he would be sitting over there and I would be sitting here. And I would be eating and he would be snapping pictures of me to post. Or he would, come on, let's take a picture. Come on, let's take a picture. Come on, let's take a picture. We would be out and he would want to take pictures all the time. That's because I made him look good. And he would, he loved to take pictures. And I was like, boy, leave me alone. Because I ain't like him, and I knew he was full of shit, right? He was just doing it to post on the internet to make it seem like our shit was good, and it wasn't. So that's why I say, just because people are posting their significant other and talking about their significant other does not mean that their relationship is good, y'all. It does not mean that it's good. Now, does it mean that if you share it and you get evil eye and people, start to, put their mouth on your relationship and say something negative, does that have an effect? I don't know, because I'm the type of person that believes that what's for me is for me. I'm the type of person that feels like, you can't put your hand on what's destined for me. What God has for me is for me. I'm a strong believer in Psalms 23. And Psalms 23 talks about that. How God goes before and he prepares a place for you. Meaning that what he has for you is for you. So, I think that, you just have to, use your discernment, whatever you're comfortable with. If you're a private person, then fine. Or, just share it with your close friends. I know a young lady that shared her whole relationship. And if one thing, it's two things about a man. They have the audacity and they will embarrass your ass. So if you okay with that, then share it. But I don't think that I will be sharing any more in my relationships. I think I'm good on that. Let's see what you say. In my experience, men that overdo posting pics of their spouse. Yeah. No good. They have to prove. And that's exactly how my ex was, Calm Me Darling. He wasn't no damn good. And he was trying to prove a point to all his friends. And baby, they was feeding into it. Oh, man, y'all go out all the time. Y'all be in. Baby, I ain't been to every 5-star restaurant in Atlanta. Any well-known restaurant in Atlanta, I ain't been to it. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. We was on the girl, she's so loud. Why we so loud and ghetto? And it's over here with these folks. Why you all loud on your phone and ghetto? Girl, just pick up your Grubhub and your DoorDash and get to go. Listen at her. But they all looking back at her. She just as loud. So, perfect example. He had been cutting up, right? And he knew he had been cutting up. So he called me. I was at home working. He said, I booked you a spa day at the Four Seasons. You got this, you got that, you got this, you got a massage, you got a facial. I booked it for, I think it was like maybe 2 hours. It was like 2 to 3. It was 2 to 3 hours. It was a minute because I had the spa, I had the facial, and I had a massage. And it was nice. I was about done with him then, but he had been doing stuff. So, come to find out, he goes back and tell them at the school, yeah, I booked Felicia a spa day at the Four Seasons, blah, 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 blah. So, he at work, right? I'm downtown at the Four Seasons. He called me. He said, you finished with your spa? I say, I'm almost done. He said, all right, I'm finna come down there so I can make sure that I tip, and I'm gonna take you to get something to eat. So he come down there. I still got the picture. I'm gonna post it in Patreon. He come down there talking about, let's take a picture in front of the Four Seasons, and then I could tell everybody I gave you a spa day in the middle of the week. That was in That had to have been in June of 2019. And I left him in August of 2019. So he was all about perpetrating like he had a good marriage, like our marriage was perfect, you know, going to the on his job telling people he do this for me, he do that, and my wife this and my wife that, and I couldn't stand his ass. So, you know, you right, Call Me Darling. Men do that when they ain't shit. And then men also do that to bait other women, to make themselves look like they a good man and that they good to their woman. And then women will see that, and then women will want to get at them. So it's all, you know, it's a number of reasons why they do that. Let me see. Yep, I follow Peyton. I heard about the story with the school teacher, how she, and you know what? I knew that boy was using Peyton. I knew he was using her. When she was in Jamaica, when she went to Jamaica for her birthday, I knew he was using her. But that was definitely her lesson. That was definitely Peyton's lesson. She shouldn't have shared him. And I think she waited for a minute before she shared him, right? But she shared him, and the girl's mama was her subscriber and found out that Peyton was messing with her daughter's boyfriend, or was dating her daughter's boyfriend. So the mama went back and told the daughter, and the daughter reached out to Peyton. Well, y'all know it's an app called Sus, Is That Your Man? Or Sus, What's the Tea? Is This Your Man? On Facebook. And when I tell you they be posting them men on that Facebook page, and them girls be coming back talking about, yeah, that's so and so and so and so. He lives so and so and so. He got a baby mama and 2 girlfriends, and you need to strap up because he got so and so. He gave so and so and so and so a STD. And so they be posting men. It's on Facebook. It's called Sus, Is That Your Man? These men are getting exposed for being cheaters. But yeah, that's what happened to Peyton. She posted him. Somebody recognized him. That was her subscriber, and went back and told the girl she was messing with. Yep. Yeah. She waited a very long time. Yeah, as soon as she showed the face, somebody popped out. Yep. Somebody popped out. She waited a minute. She didn't show him. You just saw snippets of him. As soon as she showed him, the girl mama recognized him and went back and told her daughter, look. She like, look, my daughter messing with him too. But y'all, I'm not on that Sus, Is That Your Man page, but it's here. It's based out of here in Atlanta. And when I tell you these women be posting these men, and they be, you talking about some woman empowerment? Baby, that ain't nothing but woman empowerment. Okay? They be posting their men. They be posting their phone numbers. Somebody, can you call him and tell him he a deadbeat, or he a bitch ass nigga? Baby, they be posting them so bad. They be posting them, honey, in that Sus, Is That Your Man? They post their pictures. They post them. It be men from Bumble. It be men from Hinge. It be like, anybody know him? Yeah, that's so and so and so and so for over there off of Glenwood. He go with so and so and so and so. His baby mama is this, and he gave so and so and so and so. And then some of the girls be in there, be like, I think I got burnt. Where can I go to get tested for free? Y'all. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, it's called Sus, What's the Tea? I'm going to snapshot it and put it in my Patreon. I want y'all to go over there and look. It's on Facebook. Baby, you talking about women coming together to get these cheating men? They be putting their phone numbers. Can you call him and tell him he a bitch ass nigga? One girl say, I got time today. Anybody else need me to call anybody else? And then they be putting nice men and nice looking men in there, and they be like, girl, take him out of there. If you ain't got no problems with him, take him out of there, because somebody gonna Google snapshot his picture and find him. Child, it be hilarious. Let me see. It be hilarious, y'all. Hey, everybody. So, yeah, I know Woman of Wealth, we had talked about that. Should you post? Okay, so Woman of Wealth, how soon? Okay, so you think that Peyton waited before she posted. So how soon do you think? Or do you think you shouldn't post at all? I think as soon as you say them Negroes' number in your phone, that's when they start cutting up. As soon as you say their phone number in your phone, they start cutting the motherfucking food. That's why I stopped saving their number. Okay, I ain't posting nothing. What did we do before social media? Okay. Many years ago. Okay. Nothing. We ain't do nothing. Okay. I ain't either. Next time, y'all know, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like this with my hand. You're gonna be like, "Did you get married?" I'm gonna be like, "Damn, sure did." I'm gonna come on live like this. I'm gonna be like this. I ain't telling y'all ass shit. I'm come on live like this. You gonna be like, "Dee, you got married?" Yup. Yup. I'm gonna be like that. I ain't telling y'all nothing. Oh, okay. You don't ever post. Okay. All right. I ain't posting. I'm telling you. Next time y'all know, I'm gonna be married. You're gonna be like, "Girl, when you get married?" That's when y'all gonna see my man. And you might not see him then. I'm gonna give y'all that hand over hand with his ring and my, like this. That's what y'all gonna get. Like that. Okay. There it is. That's why I love my tribe, because y'all be coming with the real. I love my community. Y'all be coming with the real, baby. You hear me? With the real. I have a friend like that. She don't post nothing. And I know she got a good husband. And she don't post nothing. And they forever down at some in the Cancun, Cabo, Panama. They forever somewhere. But she never posts on social media. Never. Nope. And they've been married for years. So yeah, y'all, I ain't posting. I ain't gonna give y'all a snippet or nothing. We keeping everything private. Next time y'all find out about my man, he gonna be my husband. And I'm just gonna throw my hand up like that. Y'all ain't gonna do like that. Do just like that. Let me see. Well, we at least know you have somebody. You did good though. You still kept things on the low because, yeah, I was studying the situation. Oh yeah, because you know I had my eye on that nigga. Baby, I was like, and he didn't mind being on social media. He didn't mind me us taking pictures. He would be like, is that good? We need to take another one. He ain't care nothing about taking no pictures. He did not care nothing about that. As a matter of fact, he was like, send me the picture. He ain't care nothing about that. He said he wasn't on social media. That's what he said. But I guarantee you, he on YouTube. Cause baby, when he saw my YouTube stuff, he got a YouTube. He probably watching that. Yeah, but I ain't showing nobody, cause they got me in a situation. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I showed a lot with well, he showed a lot. I didn't. I ain't even have to put nothing on my page. But I know one damn thing for sure now. He ain't taking no pictures with that with that woman he got now. He ain't posting no pictures with her. They look like brothers and sisters. Yup, he gonna be my husband. Next time y'all find out, you're gonna be like, B, what? Nah, girl, he ain't posting up with that girl. A little ugly stuff. With little ugly. And I don't call people ugly. I think everybody got some beauty about them. Sometimes you may have to look at them like this, and sometimes you may have to look at them like this. But somebody got some pretty. Everybody got some pretty in them. But yeah, y'all, that's what I wanted to come on. I had to come outside, knock the edge off, give me a little something, knock the edge off. I've been in the house all day working. I said, I gotta come from out of here. I gotta come outside, because I didn't go nowhere yesterday. I said, I can't sit in here like this. I can't sit in here like this. So I'm probably gonna take myself out to dinner, do a solo day sometime this week. We're gonna go out, y'all. Let me see if you are. Girl, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. But I hate that, we can't feel, like we can share things, but you just can't. You just can't share things. And that's one thing I admire about my baby. She ain't sharing shit. That Capricorn, yeah, I barely can get shit out of her. Smith, what you doing? What you got going on? Ma, she be doing, Ma. Well, as long as you okay, you ain't gotta tell me. As long as you good, baby, I'm good. But yeah, so and I totally agree with you, woman of web. Some men come in your life for lessons, and I think I'm in that stage. I think I'm in that. He coming in for a lesson, to teach me a lesson. Because all of the ones that I've been dealing with, they definitely taught me that, I ain't going back there. I didn't wait as long to see the red flags. I ain't going back there. I don't never want to go back. So you just learn. I think once you learn your lesson, then the cycle changes. Because I think I was just in a cycle. And so now that I've learned my lesson and I know what I don't want and what's not good for me, so now I'll track what I do want, what I do want. So yeah, people, period. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I wanted to jump on. I hate that for Peyton. Peyton took that really hard. She didn't show him for a long time. But I don't even think he was on her level. I don't even think he was on her level, but... And then now the girl he messing with, she harassing Peyton. Some women just don't know how to let it go. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. He probably got him somebody else still cheating on her. Right. Relationships always take a lot of work. Having thousands of strangers giving their opinion makes it hard. Yes, it does. It makes it hard. It really does. It makes it real hard, So you just gotta... And I think when a relationship is new, I think that you should take time and learn one another and not bring in any outside interference. If there's one thing that I could share with a newlywed or a couple is always remember why you fell in love. Never forget the reason why you fell in love with that person. As years go on, things change, and you always got to go back to the beginning, how you felt about that person. The second thing that I would say as far as marriage, don't have any outside interference. Don't let anything come between that veil, that covenant. Once you let something come in between that, whether it's cheating, or mama said you do this, or your sister said you this, and you know, anytime you let somebody come in between what should be fireproof, it's a problem. It's a problem. So I think that you just have to really protect your relationship. If it's something worth protecting, and it's something worth, you know, growing and having, and y'all willing to put in the work, leave everybody else out of it. Leave everybody leave everybody else out of it. Like, I got a family member. Her husband ain't shit. He ain't never been shit. He wasn't shit when she married him, and he still ain't shit. And they've been married for 40 years. Everybody in the family know he ain't shit. She called everybody and tell everybody he ain't shit, including me. I got tired of it. I said, don't call me no more. If you gonna stay, stay. If you gonna leave, leave. But I don't want to hear nothing else about that trifling ass man. She got mad at me. She got mad at me. You see, we are often in marriages with different, yes, version of the person, yes, that we fell in love with because we evolved and matured. Yes. I went to my ex's friend's anniversary, wedding anniversary. I think at that point they may have been married 20 years. They went on to be married maybe for about 25 more years, 26 more years. Don't you know that joker had a baby on her and left her for a younger woman? So yes, people change. People change. People change. I just was talking to a family member. Him and his wife been married for 36 years. And out of those 36 years, he must have cheated on her about 10 times, maybe 12.